If you were wondering if you should switch to Linux, the short answer is it depends. There are many factors to consider when you're thinking about switching to Linux. Here are a few that you should think about. First of all, before you make the switch, despite a lot of hardware being compatible with Linux, not everything will work. There are some devices that will not work on Linux, such as a handful of video game capture devices. Second, not all software is Linux compatible. If you're an Adobe fan, tough luck. Adobe software doesn't have support for Linux. Also, some games such as Fortnite or MapleStory and any other games with anti-cheat software embedded in them. Plus, sometimes even with the Proton compatibility layer in Steam, some games may fail to run on Linux. Third, are you willing to learn the terminal or command line, as some say? The terminal is where a lot of your work will be done, such as installing software that isn't in your package manager. Plus, if you want to learn how to diagnose issues yourself, learning the terminal is a great way to start. Fourth, Linux has a steeper learning curve when switching from Windows or Mac. You may have to troubleshoot driver issues, mount drives, or learn permissions and file structures. Fifth, there are hundreds of Linux distributions. Choosing one affects factors such as ease of use, software availability, and community support. Otherwise, it doesn't matter which distro you choose. And finally, you may want to consider dual booting Linux and Windows until you get used to Linux. Another advantage of dual booting is that it allows you to still enjoy those games that just won't run on your Linux install. That about wraps things up with this video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks and goodbye.